What's up, people? Welcome to my first real life karting video. My name is Lewis. This video was shot back in December of 2019. The event taking place is the Orlando Cup, and it's the first time that Orlando Kart Center opened up the reverse track layout. Up until this event, the reverse layout had never been done, so this is the first time that I or anyone else gets to give it a try. So this was definitely a learning experience for me and my nephew Andy, who you see at my right. Speaking of learning experiences, I had this kart for about 2 months at the point of shooting this video.
Alright, I got it.
So we had a few weekends to get practice in and get used to the kart. The Orlando Cup happens every few months, and it brings in a lot of competition from around the country, not just Florida. And yeah, competition is great. The guy in blue on my left is Ryan Norberg. He's a pro X30 kart driver. He races in pro SCUSA events and whatnot. He'll be marshalling the events this weekend, or at least today, I think. The weekend is split up into 2 identical days with different classes racing pretty much all day, both days. My nephew and I run the same kart, so pretty much I signed up for the first day and he'll be racing the second day. The class we are signed up for is the LO206 Briggs kart. It's a multi-class event, meaning both the 206s and speedy classes would be racing at the same time. I mentioned earlier that I had just bought this kart 2 months prior to this video, and I bought it used from a owner in Ocala. The kart was great. I really had no complaints, and I felt like I really struck gold with my purchase. The only issue being that the kart was tuned for the Ocala Grand Prix track, which was not perfectly suited for this track, so you'll notice some karts are a bit faster than me on straights. Since then, I was able to update my sprocket size and get it perfectly tuned to this track, which I'm really excited for the next time I go out. Due to the human malware crisis that the world is currently going through, I haven't really had a chance to go out on the track in my own kart since January, so I feel like I'll be a little bit rusty next time I go out, but I am happy to say that soon I'll be back on track and participating in races again. The reason I'm posting up this video isn't because of the awesome laps I'm putting in. I kind of wanted to post the video of my first event just to mark where I began and document the progress that I've made. So because this was our first event, we were a little bit unprepared. Apart from our sprocket not being the same or the correct size, my kart didn't have the correct weight ballasts on, so pretty much I'm not running at the spec weight I should be, which I believe is 360 pounds. This morning was pretty chilly. It was challenging getting heat into the tires. Not only that, but I also was trying to get the hang of the track in reverse. Like I said earlier, this was the first time I had gone out in reverse, and this is a practice qualifier that would pretty much decide the position I start my race in. I was treating it like a warm-up practice, only because I already knew I didn't have the correct weight ballast on, so I already knew I was starting from the back. The only footage I was able to capture this day was from this session. After this qualifier, I was running around trying to find the correct weight ballast and getting my car weighed. So I didn't really have time to set up the GoPro and worry about that stuff. I was trying to get my head in the game. Eventually, I was able to get my car at the right weight and start the race. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish. My helmet strap was flapping around in the wind, and for some reason one of the marshals flagged me down because they thought I didn't have my helmet strapped, so I was forced to pit and I was given a warning for no reason, and I came back out into the race almost eating shit there. Halfway into my next lap, somebody else got flagged and I thought it was me, so I pit again only for the marshal to tell me that it wasn't me. At that point, I had lost so much time that I decided just to retire from the race. All in all, it was a great experience. I learned a lot, not just about the race weekend and like the format, but also about the kart and setting it up. We met a couple guys from TV karting, and they helped us with like sprocket size questions and tools that we didn't have for setting up our weight ballast. Someone else gave me a bracket so I could put the weights on the kart. So big thanks to that guy, and appreciate everybody there that helped out. Coming up is what I think is the best lap of this session, so I'll just shut up for a lap and let you guys check it out. My calculations, that was a 102-ish, which is pretty sad. My fastest lap time here, I believe, is a 58.9 or something like that, or a very low 59, which is normal, I guess, for this track in a 206. Faster karts like the Rock Cup and the shifter karts are getting somewhere in like the 40s, so it's like a 10 to 15 second difference, I want to say, maybe. I guess you could look at the 206 class and compare it to the MX5 Cup. It's more of a driver's event opposed to having the fastest kart out there, which, the setup's, it's still important, but it isn't, you're trying to get the most out of your momentum. 206s are 4 strokes opposed to the faster 2 strokes. That's why you hear the engine sound a little bit lower compared to the higher pitched faster karts. And that checkered flag signals the end of the qualifying session. I'm excited for what the future holds. I have a few things planned for this channel, and I'm also planning on getting back out on track very soon, not just for practice but also for some races. I want to join the 206 Speedy League that happens, I want to say, twice a month, and work my way up to hopefully do this event again in December. I'm also excited to hopefully do some endurance races and adding on another teammate to the SoGP team. I almost forgot to mention that the track got redone over the lockdown period. The track is smoother, new curbs, new rumble strips, there's new leaderboards. Like I said, I'm excited and I can't wait to get back out there. I hope you guys liked this video if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe if you guys want to see more. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.